moment un peu particulier. Je ne vous en dis pas plus.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Timber's cross. Bellingham gets rid without sophistication. Looking for options for movement. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Look, a little variation can't hurt here because they've got no previous.
Lewandowski. That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's picked out the run. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. So what can they make of this? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Timber with the clearance. There will be a throw-in. Jimenez. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. That's been slipped through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Good ball, good take. And this is Lewandowski. Jimenez gets it clear. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Timber. Rice. Played out to the right. Ball driven towards the far post. Back in once more. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nicely spread. That's a super give and go. Oh, good-looking ball. Nicely aimed pass. It's Lewandowski! And the ball's come loose here. And oh, what has happened here? You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And it's Bellingham.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Bellingham. Oh, good. And the shot! Timber getting this one clear.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Mbappe. Rice. And it's Mendes.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good alertness.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
And here's Bellingham. He is through here. Chance, surely!
Changement pour la France.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Le numéro 7.
Big header!
Le numéro 6.
And he's heaved it away.
37. À leur place, le numéro 47. Le numéro 15. Le numéro
good read.
14.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Le numéro 32. Le numéro 10. Changement en cours.
Turns and goes back. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Il y aura 2
Oh,
minutes
there's a
de
probing
temps
ball.
additionnel.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Played out wide. Here's found the way through. Timber's cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 66. À sa place.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Now it's Sorlot. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's found a way through. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he plays one through. Takes a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that might well be that! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Foden! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. DiMarco. João Neves, he is onto this. He's on it, can he get away? Caught offside that time. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. João Neves tries to play it. It's Lewandowski! Oh, taken with style. And this is getting better and better. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Delivery from a climbs up big. And that was very necessary. João Neves. Now it's Lewandowski. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? He's picked his way through. Lewandowski! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Lewandowski has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Pinches it off him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pass somewhat off target. Yildiz. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
France have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Sunset. Foden. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well measured. It's Lewandowski! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They're up to 5 corners now. And now they can spring out of defence. João Neves tries a cross. Rafael Leao. So that's it. It is all over. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. France have themselves a chance from the spot to get them off and running.
I had a feeling this might happen.
Hernandez puts his foot on the gas. Lewandowski. There's the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Rice is there, and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And he shoots! Sensational from Bellingham! A finish of true class! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Mbappe! He scored! 2, and we've barely begun here. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
France look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Now, can they get him away? Knocks it into space. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Oh, great chance! Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's in plenty of space here. Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's quick to snatch it back. Hakimi. He's a sharp little ball here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Spread it left. Hernandez picks it up out wide. Oh, good-looking ball. Hernandez just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh, that's a key interception. It's a good spell of possession, this. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. And here's... And the shot! He's got to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now the ball's gone astray. Foden. Plenty to aim at. Shapes to shoot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is a real chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Hakimi gets into a good position. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Haaland. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, that pass isn't the best. Thuram.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Pogba. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Hernandez is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aims beyond the defence. Decent chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Bellingham getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to play it through. Jimenez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's...
Chance, surely! It's loose now. Oh, what has happened here? And another try!
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
He's taking
additionnel.
no chances there. Now it's Lewandowski. It's a really well-measured ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Bellingham. And the half-time whistle goes. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
France are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jimenez. Bellingham. Chouameni, foot in. It's Lewandowski! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Caught offside that time. Pinches it off him. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he get it through? Chance! Oh, crossbar! Decent enough try.
Foden could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Nuno Mendes. Rice. Chouameni takes control of it and he's on the move. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. Lewandowski! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
France in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Haaland.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Lewandowski. Some resolute defending there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Mendes. Hakimi does really well to win the ball there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played. well stopped.
Lewandowski, and here's Thuram. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Punched away. France have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. Now it's Bellingham. Pogba wins the duel this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely aimed pass. Foden is onto it in a flash. Now it's Lewandowski. Can he get on the end of this? Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Mendes. Konate spots it and intercepts. Foden. Now it's Foden. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Driving on and making good progress. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, shooting chance! That is decidedly lacking.
France certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 9. Le numéro 47. Le numéro 18.
Rice.
Le numéro 6.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Le numéro 8. Le numéro 14. Le numéro 5. Le numéro 32. Changement.
Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's tidy. DiMarco defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Picked out brilliantly, takes a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that is certainly not what he had in mind. DiMarco. Oh, that is a nice touch. João Palhinha. João Neves. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. So much time and space. Tries a shot! He has done it! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game. That is a brilliant interception.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Haaland, threads one in, goes for a shot! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. What a game, what a show. Both sides robust. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. And it's Hakimi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And no, that was never going to make it. Good ball over the top. He's on it. Can he get away? Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Lewandowski proves just a little bit too strong. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option when they've got possession.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Cleared away, knocks it out wide. In once more. And he's there to belt it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Timber. Rice. Bruno Fernandes. Great chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pogba is there, and he can get that clear. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. Isaac. Great vision. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Now it's Bellingham. He's found the way through. Chance, surely! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. France have their second corner now. Point-blank header! Oh, it's come loose. Flings it across. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now, can they get him away? And he's intervened well there. Rice, looking for options for movement. It's Bellingham. And it's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Probing pass. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Lewandowski. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pogba, out to the left it goes. Hernandez. And that's a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. It's a pretty loose pass. Chouameni. And it's Hernandez. Bellingham with the slide tackle there. Jimenez. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Now it's Isak. Tries to play it through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Mbappe has got himself a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Too close for comfort. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He's found a way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pogba. Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
France have their third corner. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played into space. Martinez with the clearance.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
And it's Timber. Xiao. Looking to play him in. Threads one in. Bruno Fernandes. Here it is, crossed in. And it's half-time here. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half. He rises!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Good read, needed to be. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now, what about a counter-attack?
That's going in strongly.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 26.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 15. Changement.
Chouameni. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Mendes gets his final warning. That comes as a mighty relief. Nuno Mendes. Bellingham. And here's Isak. Out towards the flank. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's McTominay. He's a sharp... It takes a shot! In he goes again! And he hits the net! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Haaland is onto this. Alvarez to Ketelara. Alvarez has it out wide and in space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's the chance to counter. João Neves. Look at the space here. And the finish! Mendes attempts a clearance. Bellingham. Nicely spread. Hakimi is flagged offside.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Foden. He can get that clear. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh no, what has happened here? Now the... Gets his head on it! And that has been knocked clear. Tries to pass it through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
João Neves. That's a... He's having a shot! De Ketelara. Oh, good read. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Haaland. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Not the most accurate pass. That's a cute ball. That's been cut out, well played. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bellingham. Looking for a run-up. This looks promising. That's a lovely, neat pass. Foden. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? He won't be happy with that one. Shot could be on. And he's had a hit. Oh, he's hit the bar. He should have put that one away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 7. Le numéro 37. À leur place,
Gravenberg.
le numéro 20.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And he's onside. Lovely bit of skill. Thinks about the shot. And that is expertly dealt with.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
To Ketelara. That has not gone well. Time added on 4 minutes. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Donnarumma chooses to deal with it himself. And that is that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort at times. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm going to highlight somebody with special talents, maybe a special mentality, and it's this guy.
And the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he can clear it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lewandowski, Thuram. He's a sharp little ball here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Timber. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. It's a quick ball upfield. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Threads one in. He's chosen to go back. Haaland. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now, can they get him away? This looks promising. He's had a shot! A couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. And it's Hernandez. That is good alertness. Knocks it into space. Tries to pass it through. And he's onside. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Hernandez wins the duel this time. Chouameni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Still goalless at the moment. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Lewandowski. Nuno Mendes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Haaland is flagged offside. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bruno Fernandes is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rice plays it short. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Backward it goes. Bruno Fernandes! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Hernandez. He won't be happy with that one. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Lewandowski. Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Shoots! Loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal, France! The breakthrough strike. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And it's Hernandez. It's gone for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
France can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
That is a brilliant interception. Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. And the through ball. Thiaw kept his eye on it, and he's there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Jimenez gets rid without sophistication. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Bruno Fernandes.
Temps additionnel.
Lewandowski.
1 minute.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Isaac looking to add to his goal. He has found the way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
France are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
France really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter.
And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Isaac deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Thuram. Lewandowski goes for a shot! Chouameni. No way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jimenez. And it's Lewandowski. Bruno Fernandes.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
He's in a great position here. Chance, surely! It's a loose ball. And he's straight offside. France are ahead here by what is still the only goal.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Haaland. Now this could be a chance. Bellingham out towards the flank. He's on it, can he get away? Thuram, and he shoots! And he hits the net! They are right back in business!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pogba, played into space. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Good ball, good take. And the shot! Jimenez is there to clear.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 26, le numéro 9.
And here's Gravenberg. Soboslai does well to get it back.
À leur place,
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
le numéro 32.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great vision. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, they could break here. France are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Tries to play it through. Swings it across.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Tchouameni getting this one clear. Thuram! And that is wildly off target. Hakimi. France need to make something happen here. And that is a little undercooked.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this...
Oh no, what has happened here? Big chance! And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Chance for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game. Rice goes short. Rice has it out wide and in space.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
DiMarco. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a key interception. Now De Bruyne.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Foden. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Yildiz. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gravenberg. Gravenberg ploughing through the middle. And again! No, not the best of headers. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. France illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that. But I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to, although he likes to keep it quite safe and simple.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, and the shots! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! France! And France are in front. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the game's first significant... Lewandowski! In he goes again! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Timber. Well, they've got it again. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Haaland purring through the gears. Defending of the desperate variety. Played out wide. Played it again. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Short changes him with that pass. Bruno Fernandes.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now he's off and running. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Aimed beyond the defence. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted. Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And the finish! Oh, special! That is a special goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they've got their lead back. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
France take the lead. Now it's Thuram. Neatly clipped into space. He's got away. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No, he's not getting his way this time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Just eases him off the ball. And he's only too happy to take that back. Mendes receives it in a wide position. And he's there to clear it. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Hernandez tries to clear. Timbers cross. Oh, smashing header! He scores! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic
header!
2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? Haaland! And it's Mendes. And the referee brings the first half to a close. France are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And the game has already resumed here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, important interception. And that was very necessary. Haaland. Bellingham. Nuno Mendes. Good ball, good take. That's a decent clearance. Played into the middle. He's got tall. He's scored. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
France really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Pogba knocks it into space. It's a really well-measured ball. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. A probing pass. Pass is just off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes, and it's Mendes. It's a good-looking delivery. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? Decent chance! And he's heaved it away. And here's Thuram.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
and claimed it back swiftly. And that's really well manoeuvred. Threads one in. Hernandez gets into a good position.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their...
Takes a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Flings in across.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 41. Le numéro 9. Le numéro 10. Le numéro 4. À leur place, le numéro 38.
Tries to pass
Le
it
numéro
through.
15.
That looks a
Le
cracking
numéro
ball.
5.
Chance!
Le numéro 8. Le numéro
Oh, that
2.
could cost them.
Le numéro
Thuram
66.
absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Corner number 2 then. Climbs up big! So close to drawing level. Gravenberg. Bruno Fernandes. And he's got the beating of his man. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
France can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And no surprise, that's a booking. France are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Oh, that's well spotted.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Solot. Shot, surely! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
He's on it, can he get away? And now they can spring out of defence.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. McTominay gets rid without sophistication. Now he's got space here, and he's worked it through. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. France played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling
Votre
utterly
attention,
deflated.
s'il vous plaît. Le propriétaire
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
France definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.